up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel. Helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. Alright, so today I'll be giving you an update on my journey to 1 million based on my Robinhood stock portfolio. So last week was an interesting week. Definitely were a lot of big plays made. As you can see, there's a large difference between the amount of money that's currently in there as well as the amount of money that was in there. I did take quite a bit of profits and cash those out, so just bear that in mind when looking at the portfolio. So going to the 1 week, we can see definitely a lot of gains were made on the 1 week, so it's definitely a very interesting week. First off, I want to shout out my sponsor, which is my podcast. I have a podcast that is available on Apple as well as Spotify and Anchor. So it is Market Marauders, and I do upload shows every single day. So make sure you go check that out. Link down below in the description. So let's jump to this portfolio. So the portfolio had a lot of moves. As you know, I do track them. So this is the track record of all different moves that were made. Let's first talk about some of the plays that I'm currently in going into next week. So on here, I have Netflix for a $920 call. Only bought one of those. I am actually at $0 on it, so didn't really profit any yet. This is the move going into next week. Facebook, I kind of FOMO'd into Facebook play here. So this is where a large amount of the capital went into, up $8. And this is based on the news that Facebook changed its name to Meta. And so have 25 contracts of Facebook. And so that's plus $8 so far. And then I have 2 contracts for Robinhood with the same expiration date as Facebook, and I'm plus $2 on that one so far. So these are the current plays that I have going into next week. I have ORC, which is just a stock that gives monthly dividends, so that's why I have that one. And then I have partial shares of Amazon. This is due to someone who signed up through the referral link. Robinhood actually gave me partial shares, so shout out to Rebecca B for signing up with the link, which is down below. If you want to sign up for Robinhood and use the link down below, it will definitely help out the channel. So shout out to Rebecca B for signing up to Robinhood and joining the trading journey. So let's jump into some of the plays on here for week 7. First one on here, we have Skills. So I bought bought contract of Skills for $70, sold for $60, so I lost $10 on it. So let's go to Skills and see what's going on with that one, just to show you all the play that was made. So on here we can see on the 22nd, bought a contract for $70, sold for $60, so lost $10 on that one. Portfolio took a hit with that one. Next we have ticker sign PHUN for Funware. So let's look at that one. So going into PHUN, they're currently at $4.27. Took a hit on that one as well. End up buying 2 shares for $33.92. And then end up selling it for $19 even. So going on to here, we can see that adds up to a total of a loss of $14.92. So the next play that I made last week was BRPM. And so let's go to BRPM. And this is for a B Riley principal, 150. And so end up buying this one on the 25th for 5 shares for $59.98, and then sold those 5 shares for $66.30. So that one was able to lock in a profit on that one, and we can see made a $6.32 return. Next, we have Peloton, and so for Peloton, the buy bought for $30 and then sold for $25 for a $5 loss. So let's go to Peloton, PTON. This is Peloton Interactive, and then Peloton Interactive, we can scroll down here and see it doesn't go all the way down here, and if I show more, it's just going to show what I already have written down, but you can see the sell portion on here. So sold for $25, the 5 contracts. but ended up buying those contracts for $30. So had a $5 loss on that one. Next, we have Tesla. So Tesla, I bought some contracts for $270 and ended up selling those for $1,330. So had a gain of $1,060. So let's go to Tesla. And as you guys have seen, Tesla has been doing crazy, super crazy, still going up even more. If I would have held on to these, I would have made quadruple my profit probably from where I'm at. I just end up taking profits to start some other side projects that I have going on. But let's show the entire history of the Tesla one so you guys can see. So the kind of genesis of this one, we see buy. So buy on the 22nd, we have those three contracts that were bought. Sold two of the contracts on here for, so in total the three contracts 270. That's what makes up the total of this one. So on the 22nd, I bought three contracts in total for $90 each, and then sold two of the contracts on the 25th for $600 combined, so for $300 each, and then sold one because it continued to go up for $730 each. Now both of these would have been way more expensive than where it currently is at, because from the 25th to now the stock has continued to go up, so probably would have been in the thousands of dollars as far as profit is concerned, but ended up taking profits to do some side projects on that one. And then also on here we see bought two contracts on here, so this one actually was for a loss, which I could have held on to this one, which what I should have done. But you learn, you live and you learn on this. So bought one contract for $64, bought another one for $60, then sold both those together for a combined total of $106. So definitely should have held on to this one. Definitely had paper hands, in my personal opinion, when it came to these two. Didn't think Tesla was going to continue to rally, but definitely learned my lesson on that one. And that one is logged on here as well. So if we go down to the bottom uh, on here for the second Tesla one, we can see that it was logged as bought both of those for $270 and then sold for $106. So a negative $18 play, which was just weak hands on my personal side, and could have kept those for actual profit. Next, we have Microsoft. Ended up buying contracts for Microsoft for $42, sold it for $50, so a nice little $8 gain as Microsoft began to rally last week. And so if I would have held on to that one, it still would have been a lot worth a lot more as well. So Microsoft continued to rally, but we can see the Microsoft play right here with the sale. So sold both of those, which combined made uh, the price. So for Microsoft, we can see on here the $42 and a $50 play. So definitely shout out to you, Microsoft, for printing money on that one. And so definitely shout out to that one. Going to be looking at that one potentially for next week for some more moves. And so let's go on here to NVIDIA next. NVIDIA, we had a buy of $29 and a sell of $27 for a $2 loss. DWAC, this was the biggest loss of the week. I thought DWAC was going to continue to go up. And so DWAC we have bought for $240, sold for $160. So I had an $80 loss on DWAC. Amazon ended up buying for $876, a bunch of contracts. So if you look at the past video, I loaded up on Amazon contracts, but ended up selling those for $888, which made a total of $12. We have Merrick, which actually bought for $26 and sold for $26, so I made no profit, just gained the money back that I had initially invested. Then we had another Amazon play, which I bought for $134 and sold for $124 for a $10 loss. So in total, we can see that profit that I had made was $1,086.32. Loss was $139.92, which brings the total profit to $946.40. So overall, definitely very profitable on that one. And like I said again, was able to take some profits, took some profits out, starting another company on the side. So I'm going to be using that money to do that. And Going to continue the trading journey, still trying to get this to $1 million. Hopefully, some of these plays helped you all out, that you can learn from my losses and learn from my gains. Hopefully, one lesson you can learn is Tesla always goes up, apparently. Seems to be the move for Tesla. This is earnings week, so there are a lot of earnings that are coming out as well. And there are definitely a lot of moves to be made in the market. So if you look at some of these, some people may say, well, stocks aren't really affordable. I can't really afford, to jump in to make, crazy amounts of money. If we look at the play that I made, $1,330 that I sold for, that I made $1,000 on, only put $270 in. So that may be out of a lot of people's budget, as far as trying to get profits are concerned. But then this one that I made $8 on, I only put $42 in. So it varies, throughout which plays you are, how much money you're going to make, and it's not, directly one to one. So just because you put a small amount of money in doesn't mean you're going to get a small return. And just because you put a large amount of money in doesn't mean you're going to get a large return. It also determined on the stock, the deltas, the Greeks, and all the different nuances that go on with options trading. So just bear that in mind when trading options. They are very volatile. Also, make sure you are able to strategize what you're going to be doing. Learn from the lessons that I'm making on here as far as losing money on a Tesla option. That shouldn't be the case. You should be profiting, especially if it's continuing to go up. And just holding some of those plays with a long-term vision. Didn't really have a long-term vision with some of these. It was just really just trading them. But with this one, was able to look out and get that large amount of profit on there. And some of these, these small losses on here, even though they are small losses, they do add up. If I didn't make this, large gain on this one play, it would have definitely been a negative week for me in general. So definitely make sure you look at some of those plays overall. Make sure you learn from them. Not telling you to buy these. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and buy any of these plays. Just showing you some of the things that I'm out here trading in the market. Try to be transparent with the account, and hopefully it'll get to 1 million one day. That's the goal, and then we'll be having a completely different conversation on here after the goal is met. So good luck to everybody out there trading. Hopefully this video helped you all. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comment section down below. Like I said again, make sure you check out the podcast. There are a lot of good information that I give on the podcast about different news articles that are going on, which could help you to make some of the trades that are out there. So make sure you listen to that. That comes out every single day. And make sure you stay tuned to some of the shorts that I put out, as well as some of the YouTube videos that I'm releasing. So good luck to everybody out there. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.